The billionaire laughed when the maid's daughter sat across from him at the chessboard. It was supposed to be a harmless game, a joke. But 5 minutes later, his smile vanished, because the little girl wasn't just playing chess. She was predicting his every move like she could see the future. And what he discovered about her after that game would shock the entire world. The billionaire noticed the girl only because she didn't move. In a mansion where everything sparkled, marble floors, glass walls, quiet power, the maid's daughter sat on a wooden chair near the corridor, her feet dangling just above the ground. While others whispered or stared in awe, she simply watched. Her eyes weren't on the chandeliers or the men in tailored suits. They were fixed on the chessboard beside the fireplace. That was what made Adrian Blackwood pause. He was used to people wanting something from him. Money. Influence. Approval. Fear. But the little girl didn't even glance at him when he entered the room. She stared at the board as if it were alive. "Do you play?" Adrian asked casually, mostly to amuse himself. The maid froze. Her hands tightened around the cleaning cloth. "I'm sorry, sir. She shouldn't be here. I'll take her outside." But before she could move, the girl looked up. "Yes," she said quietly. "But not like them." Adrian smiled, amused. "Not like who?" "Like people who only move pieces," she replied. "I play the board." A few executives chuckled. Adrian laughed too, until something about her calm confidence unsettled him. "All right," he said. "One game. Just for fun." No one expected anything. Least of all him. The girl sat across from the most powerful man in the room, her legs barely reaching the floor. Her name was Lena. She moved her first pawn without hesitation. Adrian played lazily at first, confident, distracted by business calls and side conversations. But 5 moves in, he frowned. 10 moves in, the room grew quiet. By move 15, Adrian realized something was wrong. He was losing. The child leaned forward, eyes focused, fingers steady. No fear. No excitement. Just clarity. "You left your queen exposed 3 moves ago," she said softly. "I didn't take it because I wanted you to see it." The room fell silent. Adrian stared at the board. Then at her. And for the first time in years, the billionaire felt something unfamiliar tighten in his chest. Fear. Adrian didn't sleep that night. The image of a small girl calmly dismantling his strategy replayed in his mind over and over. It wasn't just that she won. It was how she won, predicting his moves, sacrificing pieces with purpose, playing 10 steps ahead. The next morning, he asked his assistant to bring Lena and her mother back. The maid arrived trembling, expecting punishment. Instead, Adrian asked a single question. "Who taught her?" "No one, sir," the woman whispered. Her father used to play with her, before he died. She learned from old books. From watching. Adrian arranged for Lena to play against professional players. She beat them. Then grandmasters. She beat them too. What followed wasn't easy. The chess world didn't welcome her. Sponsors hesitated. Critics accused her of cheating. Online forums mocked her background. A billionaire backing a maid's daughter was labeled a publicity stunt. Lena felt it all. "I don't want to play anymore," she said one night. "They say I don't belong." Adrian knelt in front of her. "Do you know why they're afraid?" he asked. "Because you prove something they don't want to believe, that talent doesn't ask permission." He funded her training, but more importantly, he protected her childhood. No forced interviews. No exploitation. When she lost her first major match, Adrian was there, not with criticism, but ice cream and silence. Years passed. The girl who once sat unnoticed in a corridor stood on the world stage. She became the youngest world champion in chess history. Cameras flashed. Crowds cheered. But Lena didn't look for them. She looked for Adrian in the audience. After the final match, she walked straight past the reporters and hugged him. "Thank you for asking me to play," she whispered. Adrian smiled, his eyes wet. "Thank you for reminding me how to think again." Later, when asked what the greatest lesson of his life was, Adrian answered simply, "I learned that sometimes the smallest hands move the biggest pieces. All they need is someone willing to let them play." And somewhere in the crowd, Lena's mother watched, no longer invisible. Knowing that one invitation, one moment of kindness, had changed their lives forever.